Okay, this is going to be a real quick demonstration on how to quickly set up a little PA board, this for recording or whatever. The object of setting up a PA board is to be able to get enough signal off to the speakers. So we start here by coming over to the far main outline, and we simply bring that up between the 1 and 2 o'clock. And you'll find that on almost all boards it's going to say either 0 or there's going to be a little arrow like there's on this one. So up to that or down just a little bit from that. Then whichever device that you're plugged into, I have a microphone plugged into line 1 here. You want to start at the beginning, at the very top white, which is your gain control. And if you stop really, really loud into it, eventually, sometimes you'll see that it wants to peak out, which will be a little light down here. Now, I'm not able to make this one peak, but if I was, it would be down here. If you ever see that red light, you know that you would be overdriving that line. With this particular microphone, I'm not able to. So I'm just going to bring that back to around the 12 o'clock position, right, just to give me some clarity. We have 3 controls in the middle, which are our bass, our mids, and our highs. And what that does is there's a little notch which will give me the flat point. I'm going to go down to the very bottom control here, which is the volume for this line. And as I bring that line up, you can see that I don't have to move it very far in order to get my volume. So if I need something else with more volume, I still have the range to be able to do that. Now, it sounds a little bit muddy because I've got this system hooked up into a sub speaker as well. So I would take and I would bring my lows down a little bit to get rid of that muddiness, and bring my highs up slightly just to clean up the sound for this particular device. And every device is unique as you're setting them up. And the final thing I'm going to talk about here is the effects control. What the effects control does is it gives me things like reverbs and so on. And I have the choice here of which effect I want. So I've got a number 2 reverb here. The bottom switch is just like this control level here. It's an actual level, so we want to bring that up. And again, you'll see there's an arrow, or there would be a 0 line on it. And now, just like we had here for the control, we can bring this up to the amount of reverb or echo that I want. So if I don't want to sound like somebody talking from heaven, I can bring it on down and feedback less to it. And a simple thing, very easy to operate. If you're using a condenser microphone, you have to make sure that the phantom power light is turned on. That's what actually powers the electronics in a condenser microphone. And that's real quick, simple setup. And we'll let it go for now and talk to you later. Right? Thanks. And come on down to Sound of Music if you like, and we'll go through the whole thing live. Talk to you again.